Here we are standing on the banking we were just looking at. These trees here all came down in the last week. We have pictures of them the night before they fell, and then pictures the next day when they did fall, all dated, all time stamped. All these trees have collapsed within the last five days. All that bank has been pushed back another 10-12 feet just in the last 5 days. Never mind, since in 2 months this lost 30-40 feet of bank right here. This chasm right here we have quite a few pictures of. This thing used to go from the point here, from the beginning, used to go out about 30, 40, 50 feet out to here. Now it's all gone. All the forest that was here, all the banks, 35 feet high, all this has collapsed just in the last 2 months. And it's not stopping. This whole wall here is going to continually to fall in this summer. This is falling apart at an accelerated rate faster than the first 2 years. Now up top here you can see the road that runs straight down through. There used to be 30-40 feet of forest with trees to the right side of that road, between the road and the river, which you could not see this river as you walk down the road. Now it's wide open. Now when it goes through about 8 more feet of trees, it's going to be into the road. There's no root system on the road, so that road is going to collapse just fast. It's just going to go fast. There's no root system on the road. So once it gets through another 8 feet of trees and floor mat, it's into the road. That road will go in no time. And those pine trees you see between the road, that's all the state of New Hampshire's land. Now the state of New Hampshire is already contributing huge amounts of clay silt down at the end there where this enters into the woods. But once it eats into the whole side of their 14-acre tract, almost all the silt coming downstream will be exclusively theirs. Theirs and Epsom's. Epsom's 5 acres is at the point here where it makes a bend. And if you get a surveyor out here, I'd be surprised if they have 1 or 2 acres left. Most of Epsom's been washed downstream, clogging our riverbed, clogging our woods, and clogging our floodplains, and clogging up our properties. Epsom's 5 acres and the state of New Hampshire's 14 acres. The rest of Cutter's Pit's almost gone. Now it's just Epsom and state of New Hampshire land. And it's all collapsing in at an accelerated rate. And you don't even see a silt fence up here to fake it. The state certainly isn't holding Epsom and themselves to the same standards they hold contractors and homeowners. How they can actually prosecute people, and as this has been going on, for minor silt violations, while they're putting in metric tons and acres and acres and acres of clay downstream. The most hypocritical things the state's ever done. But as they're allowing this to collapse in at an accelerated rate, the one thing they could do down below to alleviate flooding is remove the Buck Street Dam. And they will not remove the dam because they're afraid of the migration of materials going downstream. Well, if they're so concerned about the migration of materials downstream, why are they allowing it to collapse in at this rate? So what they are deliberately doing is destroying our section of river from the Buck Street Dam up, and our properties, all the people that live on the river from the Buck Street Dam up. This is a calculated and deliberate policy by the state of New Hampshire and the town of Epsom to destroy our river and our properties down below. Again, this is Easter Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow or the day after, see if there's any changes. But again, all these trees you're looking at here is what's fallen in the last 5 days, and we have pictures to prove that they were standing on top of that 35-foot bank just the night before they fell.